Assalamu alaikum, dear 8th class students. Welcome once again in this online lecture series. I am Majeed from UPS Tulwari. In the last lecture of this chapter, we discuss about two very important industries during the time of British rule. Now, today we have discussed about a topic that is Indian textiles in European markets. During the early 18th century, as the demand for Indian textile grew in England, the wool and silk markers started protesting against the import of textiles from India. So, in 1720, an act known as Calico Act was made in order to ban the use of printed cotton chintz textile. At the time, the textile industry of England was at its budding stage, and it was difficult to compete with the Indian textiles. English producers wanted to safeguard their market from the Indian textiles. Hence, calico printed industry grew under the protection of the government. They used it to copy the Indian printed designs on white muslin or plain Indian cloth. This competition led to introduction of technology in England. In 1764, the spinning jenny was invented by John Kay. It was a spinning machine that could operate several spindles in single rotation. This increased the production of textile industry. My dear students, with the invention of steam engine by Richard Arkwright in 1786, a revolution was experienced in cotton textile weaving. Now weaving cotton becomes speedily and cheaper also. However, Indian textile was still dominating the market till the end of the 18th century. Many European companies such as the East India Company and the Dutch company and the French company earned a handsome profit out of this. These companies purchased cotton and silk by importing silver from their native countries. So now a question arises as to where were the major centers of weaving in the late 18th century. Some of them at Lahore and Sirhind in Punjab, Ahmedabad and Surat. Dear students, we know about the Indian textile and its huge demand in the world. We should also know who used to make the fine textile. The next topic is who were the weavers. Weavers generally belonged to the communities that had the quality of fine weaving. Their skills were carried on by the next generations. There were so many names for the weaving in different parts of India, like Tanti in Bengal, Chulahas or Moomin of North India, Kaikular of South India. For weaving, first spinning was done by the women. In this task, charkha and takli were used. This thread was spun on the charkhas and then rolled on the takli. Cloth was dyed by rang rays, In the most of the communities, weaving was a task done by men. Now we have discussed how textile industry came to a decline. The growth and development of British industries affected Indian textiles producers in several ways, such as first is there was a tough competition. Second is Britain imposed heavily import duty. British control over African, American, and European market. British cotton flooded Indian market. Indian weavers were badly hit by unemployment. They filed a petition as people were buying British cotton textile. However, handloom weaving still existed for some reason. Sholapur and Madura became important centers of weaving in the late 19th century. Mahatma Gandhi urged to boycott British textile. Indian National Congress put the image of charkha on its flag in 1931. Next topic is cotton mills come up. The first cotton mill was set up at Bombay in 1854. Bombay was an important part of cotton export. By 1900, there were over 84 mills which were operating in Bombay. Mill in Ahmedabad started in 1861. And a mill in Kanpur was also established after that. Many poor peasants, artisans, agricultural laborers went to these mills in search of work. Now, in the coming topics, we will discuss the sword of Tipu Sultan and Watts steel. I hope you stay connected with me. Thank you. Have a nice day.